For our adventure game, last but not least, we want to add some sounds. That's one of the requirements of the game, that it be sort of a sound, has some sort of sound going on. So let's do this sort of the cheap and easy way. All right. Now I mentioned a couple of sounds in the requirements about like a thud when you hit the wall sound, a continuous sound that's always playing, and another sound at the end, which is like the yay, the celebration sound. So I've got a couple of sounds that I've found, and I've dragged them into my sound effects folder here. I made that sound effects folder myself and dragged some things in. So we're going to do this the easy way, kind of the easy way. And I'm just going to drag these sounds directly into the scene. It's going to create a sound object for each of those. I don't want them to play on awake. All right. So the first one is called dope, and I'm going to use that for when I hit the wall. I have a heartbeat sound, which is going to be the thing that plays all the time that I want to get towards the goal. And I should tell the player in here about, oh, move towards the heartbeat. That should be my message if I want to really do that. I have another sound that I'm going to use just kind of for flavor here. It's going to be my camera shutter click for my flash sound, right? So I have a dope sound, heartbeat sound, camera, and I'm also going to, let's see, I bring in my yay sound, and what else do I have? Shovel into snow. That's a good kind of walking sound. So what I'm going to do is every time I press go north, go south, go east, go west, I'm going to play that sound. So let's make sure, first off, I'm going to turn off all of these play on awake. Turn them all off and make sure loop isn't on, except for the heartbeat one. That one I'm going to have play all the time. I'm just going to call it heartbeat. And this one I'm just going to call shutter. I'm going to simplify the names here. I'm going to call this footstep, even though it's not really a footstep, but anyway. And the last one is just going to be called yay. All right. So let's add those into the game. So we'll go to scripts now, and let's figure out the conditions in which we want to deal with those. And also, let's make some spots to put them in. So game object wise, we're going to have our effects, our sound effects now. Public game object. And we had what? We had flash sound. We had move sound. We have background. Flash, move, background, win sound. So let's call this one background music sound, BGM sound, right, for that one. And what else? Do I have any other ones? Footstep, yay, shutter, heartbeat, dope. Oh, hit sound, right? Or wall sound. All right, so there's the bunch of them. Now I have to sort of decide what to do with each of them. So let's do this. When the player updates their position, we want to do, let's see, if they are walking, meaning if they are doing one of these things. Here's our routine, our move player. And every time move player, that gets called in response to the player moving. So let's go ahead and just here say move sound dot get component. I know this is the ineffective way. Audio source dot, and we're going to use the play method. All right, so let's copy and paste that one just as sort of our template. All right, so that's going to be the try to move. Another important one is going to be, oh, found the goal. All right, so when they find the goal, let's say, what sound was this? Was there a yay sound? Wasn't there a yay sound? Oh, wind sound. Sorry, wind sound. Wind sound is going to get played there. What else? The flash. So if I have flashes, I'm going to go ahead and play the flash sound. So you see, this can be pretty simple if you've already set up everything. Flash sound play. What else? So I had The wall. Did I have the wall sound? The wall sound should happen as a response to what? If I hit the wall. So hit wall true here, right? So where did I actually print hit a wall? I actually printed that down here. I think it was, wasn't it? You hit a wall. So right in here, when I'm telling the player that they hit the wall, I'm going to say hit wall sound, right? Hit wall. No, that's not good, right? Hit. Is it wall sound? There we go, wall sound. All right, so I got a bunch of sound effects in there. I've got wall sound. I had, let's see, my everything but my heartbeat, which is good, right? We're doing all those. So let's give it a try. Let's come over here, and let's go to our main, and let's populate. Hopefully in a second we'll see them here. Come on, Unity. Why aren't we seeing them? I have a feeling, did I forget to say public? No, there they are. Let's see. Main. Oh, I'm in play mode. Darn it. I have totally messed myself up. That's what happens. I came back. You'll see they're all there. All right. Thankfully, this is going to be pretty simple. I can do it again. All right. We had heartbeat, which is going to be our background sound. And we're going to have our do, which is our hit sound, our yay, our, call that one, we're going to call that foot sound. What am I missing? Background, do, yay, foot sound, and flash sound. So we're going to call this flash. All right. Let's fix them right up now. All right. Main. Let's put them in. Wall sound. What happens when we hit wall? That's the do. All right. So that's the one there. Wind sound is yay. Background music. That's my heartbeat. Where'd it go? BG sound. All right. Move sound is foot sound. And flash sound is flash. So you see that, you know, the names, I choose my names much more carefully, the ones that are actually in a script, than I do my Unity object names. But anyway, let's play the game, see what happens.
Yay!
Oops. Everything did a play on awake. So let's get rid of that. Play on awake. Oh, for BG sound, I do want that one. I'm going to turn the volume down, and loop should be on for the background one. Do, that should not play on awake. Yay, that should not play on awake. Foot sound, nope. Flash, nope. That'll be better now. Let's say even save. All right, here we go. Game is playing. Welcome to the game. You need to find an object to win, but it is dark. I don't know if you're hearing that. Okay, every time I walk, I have a sound effect. There's my camera flash going off. 21 moves. Colder. Warmer. Warmer, warmer. See nothing. Ah, I'm using up all my flash. Warmer. Colder. Go east. See nothing. Wow, that must be way out of the way here. So go south. Warmer. Oh, colder. Warmer. Colder. Warmer. Getting pretty close. I'll use the flash. Ah. Set off the flash. So go to the south.
Yay!
Hey, I won. So congratulations. Woo. All right. So I added a lot of one-shot sounds that make the game, you know, a little bit more interesting. And the last one we want to change is that heartbeat sound. We can use that one sort of as our sound to kind of cue the user in that they're getting closer. So there's a number of different places that I calculate that distance to say, is the player getting closer? Update position, that's a fairly obvious place to do it because every time I move, I'm going to update the player's position. So let's go ahead and set it right there. Now, let's figure out new distance. Where is new distance? Boom, here it is. Here's the new distance. We do it after we've clamped the position, so we make sure that's a valid position, and we're going to go ahead and use that new distance to figure out the new volume of our background music sound. So, BGM sound. We're going to use that. We're going to get its component. Get component. Which component? The audio source component. And what are we going to do? We're going to change its volume. Not volume, volume. We're going to set it by saying we have to invert it because we want it to get louder as we get closer. And we want to use our math F. Whoops. Our math F. Clamp, our good friend. Math F clamp. And we're going to use that new distance. We're going to divide it because we want it to be smaller than, like our distance can be, you know, pretty big, and our usable range for sound is really actually quite small. So let's say it's, we're going to clamp it and divide it by 8. So that means once we get within 8, then we'll start hearing a bit of the sound. Maybe that's too close. Maybe we're going to say within 4. That works pretty well. And we're going to clamp it to be between 0 and, of course, 0.9, so that it will always have a little bit of sound. All right. So what's the problem here? New distance divided by 4 is a double. So we want to make sure, all right, new distance. What happened here? 1.0. Oh, that needs to be a float as well. Now it's all good. So every time we move the player, we'll calculate a new distance, and this will figure out the volume for our background sound. Give it a try. All right. We play the game. All right. I can faintly hear. Got a little louder? Maybe? I'm going to focus on it just so you can hear it, right? Background music sound. You can see it here. It's 0.1, so I'm pretty far away. Ooh, got a little louder there. There, it's louder. South.
Yay!
Oh, I found it.
Someone's gonna clap later.
All right. That's the bulk of the game. How you choose to do things around that, you know, tell more of a story, change some of the text. You can even neaten up some of the code. This code was really kind of just done really quick. Whoops. Really quick, and wanted to go kind of step by step. Doesn't create the most compelling game. So now fill in some details. Figure out, is it a flash? Is it, you know, doing something else? Do you want to use a toggle button? Do you want to change around the layout? Make it your own. Use some creativity and have fun with it. All right, great. Enjoy.